Hi, Annette Neal from PRD Whitsunday. This week I wanted to touch on something that's quite a controversial and hot topic at the moment, and something which I've seen a lot of misinformation out there about. Now, of course, I'm talking about the controversial potential land tax changes that are being talked about by the state government. Now, I have had breaking news just come through that Anastasia Palaszczuk has come out and said that they will be shelving these potential changes for now. It was obviously a very, very unpopular thought to go about these changes. So what were they? Well, basically, land tax is calculated on the value of your property as per the valuer general. This is the figure that's used for your local council rates as well to work them out. So below a certain threshold, you were exempt from having to pay land tax. Now, there are different thresholds depending on your circumstance, so you are best to get advice on that. Now, Queensland Government were looking at aggregating somebody's total property holdings. So if they had property also located outside of Queensland and potentially just one property in Queensland that was below that threshold, they're currently not paying land tax on that property. Now, by aggregating it and saying, John owns 3 properties in Victoria and we're going to combine those together for his total land holdings, that has now pushed John above the threshold, meaning he pays land tax on his Queensland property. So he pays tax to the Queensland government on the land tax value of that property alone, not on the value of the Victorian properties as well, just that property. But by looking at it that way, it is pushing people from being land tax free into zones where they do have to pay land tax. Now, of course, for investors, that's just another cost that they're going to incur to have an investment property. The reason it's been quite controversial, well, I can tell you, I have had so many investors contact me and say that they'll be selling if this was to be the case. So it's going to put a lot of pressure on the housing and property market. And again, landlords selling means potentially less rental properties in an already very tight rental market. It could be quite catastrophic. So really, really good news today that the government has decided to shelve that idea for now, hopefully permanently, but will remain to be seen.